Alright, so Nova Online's neighbor recently came out and said a lot of things about Nova Online, like how Nova can't even help his own mother up, or how bad his house smells from the outside, and a bunch of funny photos of Nova Online also came out as well, like him being shirtless. But this TikToker named Killa Locale got in contact with one of Nova Online's neighbors, and not only did they provide proof that they were neighbors, but Nova also responded and confirmed to it as well. But here we go with the messages. The neighbor says, "The only thing I know for sure is that he is under official investigation. An agent came by the other day and had him in questioning. I don't think he's innocent one bit, but I'm hoping that the law enforcement will find justice and get him." Locale Killa says, "That's very interesting. Do you know what department of agency got with him? Local or federal? Also, is it true you actually can smell his house from outside? I remember his ex-friend said a month ago that it was horrible. It looks like it was the local departments, but he did mention the FBI and said if he finds he will get federal charges. From my yard, I can't smell them, but the fire department has came by 4 times in the past 2 weeks, and every one of them wore masks. It's very disturbing over there, his mother and him. Yeah, if the fire department has to wear masks just to go inside your house, I wonder how bad it has to smell." This was the agent writing down his answers from Nova. I'm pretty sure this agent was here for the list he made, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But hopefully something is done with Nova Online. But to be honest, I don't think they're going to do anything about the list. Wonder what bike he's fixing today. So apparently Nova Online has been doing a GoFundMe to fix his tricycle, like it's broke, so that I guess he can do door dashing with, which is pretty funny actually. It's not even allowed. Can he use like bikes to DoorDash with? Now I saw people pointing out that he has other bikes. Why doesn't he use that? And they probably don't work, to be honest. But it doesn't really even matter because it's not like he's gonna DoorDash anyways. He's made it pretty obvious that he clearly does not want a job. He just wants to sit around and watch anime all the time. But then we get this image, which I would find is pretty funny. But me personally, I find it's more horrifying than funny. And you can also see his bald spot in this image pretty well. But Killa says, "Holy crap, that's disgusting." Neighbor says, "I got a daughter, man. I don't need some shirtless pedo near her." Yeah, I don't blame him at all. If I had a daughter, I would not trust Nova Online near her at all. Brother, I feel you. That's absolutely disgusting. But I remember a question that I had for you. It was regards to a video I posted about a month or 2 ago when he was outside. Was all the trash out there for long? I can kind of see some of it in what appears to be a trailer. Yeah, he's too lazy to throw stuff away. His aunt actually comes over once a week to make him clean for an hour or so. He throws a little tantrum every time. And I want to remind you guys that he's 21 years old, older than me, by the way. And his aunt has to come over and force him to clean, which according to his neighbor, he throws a tantrum each and every time. It's like, bro, you're a full-grown man. It's time to take some responsibility in your life. Sadly, I see it all the time. My wife and I just laugh at it when it happens. Next time I can try to record him. He typically runs inside every time I'm outside though. Last week, I was weed whacking my backyard and I was trying to be as destructive as possible, but he still continued with his new microphone. He posted the video on it, and here's that video.
I just want to give a little PSA regarding my work number. And this is going to be the real test of my microphone. My neighbor is currently weed whacking, and it's really loud. So if this microphone doesn't pick it up, I'm going to be impressed. But hey, I just want to give a PSA regarding my work phone. Guys, you cannot place an order through this number. Oh, what do you know? I'm getting the call. Let me answer it real quick. It was a troll. But anyways, back I was saying, you cannot place an order through this number. The only way to place an order is through my Etsy shop. This call number is only for questions and inquiries about bracelets to see if I have anything in stock. That's what this number is for. And the best way to get a hold of me is by calling. You'll run the Robo Killer first, but after that, you'll be able to reach me. But hey, that's my PSA. Novine Universe, signing off.
Yeah, no, that microphone quality is so bad. But hey, at least it didn't pick up the weed whacker in the backgrounds. And unrelated to the subject, but he also has a work phone for his bracelet business. So I guess that people can call him on there and place an order. Like, clearly most people that are going to call you are just going to troll you. So you're just wasting time at that point. This was one after he was done. He was just standing there all weird. No worries, man. Glad I can help with something. Do you know Bloodspell? Yes, I'm talking to him right now. The agent was asking Nova a lot about him. His name came up a lot in the conversation, especially when he asked Nova about his hit list and why it was all in red writing. Oh, I'd imagine. He is like enemy number one to Nova. Gabriel calls him fake Spelth. So I haven't covered it yet, but Nova Online has a hit list of like every YouTuber that made a video about him. Like Since the Society's on there. Of course, Bloodspell is on there too. Loki MC is on there. The GOAT Turkey Tom, I'm pretty sure, is on there as well. Me personally, I think getting on Nova Online's hit list is more of an accomplishment than anything. Like, if I was on there, I'd feel very flattered. Knowing that I got under his skin that bad. Yeah, he was bright red when his name came up. Definitely triggered him. I'm rolling, dude. Fire department helping Nova's mother when she fell and Nova couldn't help her. Yeah, if you can't help your own mother up, then there's a problem. I think it's time for another jail mark, Nova. But at the same time, this also worries me because it shows how bad his mother's health is. And the main reason why we know this whole situation is true in the first place is because he obviously, of course, had to respond to it, which confirmed that it was his neighbor.
Okay, I normally make a text post when I'm pissed off, but my neighbor, if you're watching this, what the actual fuck is wrong with you for making lies about me? Seriously.
And yeah, just like typical Nova Online fashion, he doesn't even try to disprove anything that the neighbor is saying. He's just saying that his neighbor is lying about everything because, of course, he is. With the Nova Online, I guess everybody's just lying about everything all the time. In another link by the neighbor, Nova Online was struggling very hard to put his bicycle in the back of a truck, which the neighbor would record. Yeah, it got so bad for Nova Online that the dude driving had to get out and help him lift it into the truck because he couldn't do it himself. I thought that at least he'd be a little bit stronger, you know, with all his weight and stuff. But no, clearly not, because he couldn't even lift his bicycle. Oh, come on, Nova. You almost have it. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Maybe, try again from a different angle, I guess. But, whoever the person that's driving him, I guess just gives up and goes out to help him. Because he was clearly really struggling putting this tricycle. If I was a driver, I'd be very pissed because, like, really, you can't simply just lift a bike and put it in the back of the pickup. Are you like that weak? And I found out as I was getting like B-roll for this video where he was going with that tricycle. Apparently he was going to the mechanic shop to get it fixed finally. So when he gets it fixed, there's no excuses not to DoorDash now. But watch, he's definitely gonna come up with another excuse why he can't DoorDash. Guys, I can't pedal. I stubbed my toe and it hurts really bad. But pay attention to this part right here, because as he's getting back into the truck, he slips. Like, come on, bro, what are we doing here? But yeah, that's about it for Nova Online. Looks like we're about to enter a whole new arc, the Neighbor Wars, where it looks like his neighbor and Nova Online are going to go back and forth on the internet. So if anything comes about this situation, I'll for sure cover it. But until then, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.